I'm Matt Bishar with NAREIT.com here in Phoenix, Arizona for REITWise 2015. Joining me is Heidi Roth, Executive Vice President, Chief Accounting Officer, and Controller with Kilroy Realty Corporation. Heidi, thanks so much for joining us.
Hello.
Now here at REITWise, you were on a panel that looked at cybersecurity. What's been the biggest change in the past year or so that's elevated this to such a critical issue?
Well, Matt, I think that SEC Chair Mary Jo White summed it up nicely in some recent comments where she said the cybersecurity threat now knows no boundaries. And I think over the past year, we've really seen that evident as household names such as Target and Home Depot and Sony have all come under attack. And I think month by month, we see companies small and large are falling into that as well.
And what are the most critical steps that a REIT should take to protect itself from a cyber attack?
I think it's recognizing that cybersecurity risks should really be part of the overall corporate governance, risk management, and planning framework, and that companies should really do a very comprehensive risk assessment to look at what their specific risk factors are and come up with a plan to mitigate those risks. With that said, I think it's also important that people have a very well vetted cyber incident response plan, because in the event that an attack happens, it's important to be prepared.
And how important is internal education to protecting a company?
Internal education is critically important. I think throughout the organization, from the boardroom to the mailroom, it's critically important for everyone to understand the sensitivity of the information that they're responsible for and to protect that information. With that said, companies should be very mindful of having an effective awareness campaign within their organizations and involving things as simple as people understanding the importance of secure passwords, the risks with incoming and outgoing email, the risks of mobile devices, and really coming up with a protocol to try to mitigate those risks and communicate that throughout the organization consistently.
Heidi, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.